welcome back to Course by Papa. I'm gonna do a short little video on how I gesso my wood. I gesso my wood because I get these 4-inch circle rounds from Amazon. They're very, very thin, but they also are unfinished wood. So when I do pour on them, I do kind of sometimes get some not crevices, but the paint definitely does seep into them, and then it does kind of leave my pores looking a little bit textured. It does, in my opinion, it does look cool, but for others, I know that it would maybe bug them. So just for the sake of knowing that I paint to try and sell my paintings, I'm gonna go ahead and gesso my wood. So I use, shake it up real good, Liquitex. This is clear gesso. And this stuff goes on clear. These are my gesso ones. They're already gessoed. When they do dry, they leave a very rough kind of texture to them. The point of gesso is almost to give the paint something to bite onto, so like gives it some texture, so it's not just like completely falling off. It really just grabs the wood. But I did gesso a set, and I didn't sand the gesso, and it did leave little divots in like almost like little tiny hills on the pillow paint, and so I didn't like that. So I'm going to show you how I first gesso them, and then once they're gessoed, how I'm gonna sand them. Okay, so for these, I'm just gonna show you a few how I do them, and then so I have 4-inch rounds here, unfinished, and then I also got these at Michael's. It's a 7-inch round. So put about that much. That's all you need. I'll put a little bit more on here, and you're just trying to get a very thin layer across. So I take a little paintbrush, doesn't matter what kind of paintbrush, as long as it gets it on there. So as you can see, I go one way, and then I go the other way just to make sure that all of those holes are filled in. Let me turn my light on here so I can see. Okay, I'm missing this corner. Make sure you have a light to make sure you can see that you're getting everything. Cool, that one looks good. Then I'll show you the big one. I'm gonna go sand those sides too. They're a little rough. Alrighty, there's 2. Let's see, did I get these edges well? This wood is dry. No wonder why it absorbs my paint. It just seeps everything in. It's like so dehydrated. Okay. So just do that how many other times you want, and then let's see, does it say a drying time on here? Dry for at least 24 hours. Cool. So let it sit for 24 hours. And then I'm gonna show you how I sand these. My boyfriend actually gave me all these different kinds of sandpaper, like rough to really smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the smoothest one actually. This is P320 sandpaper by 3M. So I'm gonna just take the ones that are already gessoed and sat for more than 24 hours and go at it. Let's see how that did. A little rough over here. Okay, so I'm feeling this one's very rough. That's not sanded. This one is soft again. So that's what I'm looking for. So I gesso it, make sure that the cracks in the wood are filled. So I'm sealing the wood for the most part, and then I'm gonna go in, take a softer type of sandpaper and sand it down, because I'm not trying to rip new holes in what I just did. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna use the more gritty sandpaper. So something very soft, just to really fill in those holes and get it to the nice feel that you want. So cool. That's how I gesso seal my wood. Bye guys.